Beginning in child's pose. Take your toes together at the back of the mat. Open the knees wide and allow the belly to just sink between the thighs. Hips get heavier with every exhale. Maybe you stretch the arms out toward the top of the mat, let the forehead melt to the earth. Just check in with yourself here. Not only physically, but emotionally, energetically. What are you bringing with you to work on here? If nothing particular comes to mind, maybe you're just here to move and breathe and notice and feel. And allow that to be your intention, to keep it simple. Feel this sense of coming home to your body, coming home to yourself. And we'll take 3 big breaths here to sync up. Go ahead and open your mouth, sigh everything away. And take your next inhale slow and steady through the nose. Filling all the nooks and crannies. Pause at the top, sip in just a little bit more. And then open your mouth, let it come out easy. Again, 2 more times. Slow and steady in through the nose. No hurry, no rush. Open the mouth, just let it flow out of you. One last time, big, slow breath. And let it all go. Returning the breath just easy and natural, in and out through your nose. Begin to consider, with a little bit of movement would feel nice. You can rock the hips side to side, massaging into the space between your eyebrows, your third eye. It's feeling heavier in your bones. And begin to walk your fingertips over to the left of your mat, coming off of the mat and onto the floor. Press your right shoulder down to the floor, draw your right hip back. Breathe in, expand through the side ribs. And as you exhale, keep the chest low as you come back to center and over to the right. Walking over to the right of your mat, press your left shoulder down toward the mat, your left hip back away from your fingertips. Breathe in. And exhale, come on back to center. Walk your fingertips back just outside of your ribs and Point your elbows up to the sky, keeping your forehead melting down, feel long along the back of your neck. Come up onto your fingertips, so you're tenting your hands here. Feel the shoulders rolling back and away from the floor. Maybe a couple of times. Maybe you drop one shoulder forward, draw the other one back and up. And switch sides, left shoulder maybe will drop, right shoulder draws back and up. And then just kind of let it get a little loose here. Just rolling through your shoulders, letting the head stay heavy. The shoulders don't have to hold anything up here, just themselves. Nice. And then we'll walk the hands back out. Come on up to tabletop. Knees underneath your hips. Begin moving into your cat and cow. Take 3 rounds here. Inhale, drop the belly. Make them very intentional. Exhale to tuck and round, chin to chest. Inhale, dropping through the belly. Feel the heart expand toward the floor. Exhale to tuck and round. Last one. Coming back to your neutral table, tuck the right toes and just start pressing that heel back. Keep the toes grounded. Press into your fingertips to rock back even more. You might even start to lift that left knee, lifting the hips slightly. And then come on back down, rocking forward. Come on back. And lifting the knee is totally your choice. You can just keep it down as you rock back and forth. Good, now come on to your forearms here and pick up your right foot. So you're pressing your heart away from the mat, dialing your right toes down. Grip the mat with your fingertips and now bend the right knee. So you're really squeezing the heel toward the glute. Flex into that right foot. And exhale, round knee to nose. Really puff up the upper back here. Inhale, keeping the heel glued to the glute. Open it back up. Exhale, round and curl. Spread your toes. Inhale, take it up last time. And exhale, round and curl. As you extend that right leg long, you might take that left arm and thread it underneath here. So you have less space than normal here because you're already down into that right elbow. Create a little bit more intentional movement through what little space you have. Good, one more breath here. Exhale, slowly start to unwind. I'm just gonna close my door here so Ryan can make some noise. Good, so as you come on back up, take 1 round of cat and cow just to check in. Good. Oops. Staying on your hands, we'll take the left foot back now. Tucking the toes under, and again, just rocking back and forth. You're pressing out through the heel, digging into your fingertips. Maybe you tuck the nose and the knee as you lift the hips. That's purely optional. Just a little extra sensation if you're feeling like you need that today. Check back in with your breath. Keep it steady and easy here. We'll heat things up in just a moment, so that's when your Ujjayi breath can come in. Good, and then we'll come onto the forearms. Pick up the left foot and curl the heel toward your glutes. Press the heart away from the floor. Breathe in. And exhale, round and curl. Puff up the upper back. Inhale to extend. Heel stays connected to the glute. Exhale, round and curl. One more. And as you extend your left leg long, right hand is now going to thread its way underneath here, bringing the right ear to the mat. Good, breathe into the upper back. Squeeze the belly on the exhale. And as you release, left knee down, come up onto your hands. One more round of cat and cow. And then tuck the toes under, downward facing dog. Press into your hands, walk it out if that feels like it would be a good idea to you. And then allow the chin to tuck toward your chest, looking back between your knees, your calves, your ankles. See if you can roll the inner thighs back and up a little more. Sink the heels, bend the knees. Slow inhale. And exhale, let's tiptoe the feet to the top of the mat. Feet can be hip distance apart or wider as you grab hold of opposite elbows, sway side to side. Let go of the weight of your head. And again, just let the breath be easy, natural, steady. Find a little bit of heaviness in the center. Root down through your feet, your heels, and the toe mounds as much as you can. Release the fingertips to the mat, heel toe your feet together, toes to touch, inhale, flat back, fingertips to your shins, get long through the spine and the neck, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine, flat back. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Bend deeply into the knees. Spread the arms wide. You come up to stand. Squeeze your legs. Look up toward your fingertips. Exhale, hands to heart. Setting your intention here. If it's maybe transformed or become a little bit more clear to you, let that be. Welcome it. Welcome the change. Maybe it's still remaining that steady. Move, breathe, observe, notice. Listen to the sounds that you hear inside of your space. Maybe if you hear any sounds outside of your space, outside of your walls or your windows. Expanding your scope. Take a big inhale, listen to it all. Big exhale, release the arms down, open the eyes. Listen to the sound of your breath, steady in through the nose, out through the nose. Possibly you are cultivating your Ujjayi pranayama here, more constriction in the back of the throat, more heat in the belly. Steady your gaze as you inhale, sweep the hands up, look up. Exhale, fold to the earth, bend your knees. Inhale, flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, step your left foot to the back of the mat. Left hand plants, inhale, right arm to the sky. Hug the right side to your belly button. And then reach the right fingertips up once more, inhale. Exhale, both hands down, step back, plank pose. Digging in with all fingertips. Exhale, lower yourself all the way to the mat. Untuck the toes, float the hands in this cobra pose. Breathe in. Exhale, come on down, press it back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg high. And exhale, step it through to the top of the mat, nice and slow. Inhale, step the left foot up, flat back. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, hands to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, fold to the earth. Inhale, long spine. And exhale, right foot steps back. Right hand plants, left arm peels its way to the sky. Breathe in as you deepen the twist, deepen your belly. Breathe in. Exhale, left arm down, step back, plank pose. Breathe in at the top. And exhale, lower everything to the mat. Again, floating the hands, cobra pose. Open through the chest. Exhale, hands down, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Breathe in as you sweep the left leg high. Exhale, step it to the top of the mat, light landing. Inhale, step the right foot up, flat back. Exhale, fold. Rising up, big breath in. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, hands up, really reach up. Exhale, fold to the earth. Long spine as you breathe in. Exhale, both feet step or hop back, plank pose. And exhale, again, as you lower now, you might stop at chaturanga. You might come all the way down again for that cobra. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, right leg high. Exhale, right foot to the top of the mat. Inhale, left foot up as you flatten your back. And exhale, fold. One more round. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Flat back, inhale. Exhale, step or hop back, plank pose. Breathing in. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Left leg high, breathe in. And exhale, step it to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back, step up. And exhale, fold. Rising all the way up. Root down through your heels. Exhale, hands to heart. Pause here. Notice and feel. Feel your thumbs pressing into your heart. Feel the crown of your head reaching up to the sky. Ears slightly shift up and back, creating a longer, straighter line of agreement between the head, the heart, the hips, the feet. Commit the muscles to wrap around the bones here. Release the arms down. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, fold to the earth. Inhale, long spine, take it easy. Exhale, left foot steps back. Left hand plants, inhale, right arm all the way up here. Option to stay here or coming into your revolved skandasana, turn all 10 toes to that long edge of your mat. Maybe you sink the hips down and you reach the right fingertips back toward your left foot. Breathe where you are. And then we'll slowly take a big rainbow sweep up and over, lift the hips. Squaring the hips off here, rising up high, crescent lunge. Notice what's going on in the upper back here. If it feels like you're kind of hunching forward, see if you can just soften the shoulders down and back. Zip up through the low belly here. Maybe you bend into the back knee to get a little bit more stable. Take a big inhale. Exhale, right arm sweeps forward, down and back, open into a twist, arms to a T. Breathe in. And exhale, cartwheel it down. Right leg sweeps all the way up and back. Find that three-legged dog. Bend that knee and open the hip here. Really, maybe you're kicking into that foot, or you make a couple of big circles with that knee. Good, extend that right leg long, press into the hands, breathe in. Exhale, step the right foot to the top of the mat. Inhale, left foot steps up, flat back. And exhale, fold. Rise all the way up, hands to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Breathe in, notice and feel. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, fold to the earth. Flat back, inhale. And exhale, right foot steps to the back of your mat. Right hand plants, inhale, left arm peels all the way up. Good, breathe. You choose to stay here or take that revolved skandasana. All 10 toes come to the long edge of your mat. Drop the hips down, maybe reach back toward that right foot, getting that big outer side body side stretch. I said side a lot of times there, but you get the idea. Good big rainbow sweep up, lift the hips. Squaring off the front foot. Rising up, high crescent lunge. And again, those are all those same little check-ins here, allowing you to notice what needs a little bit more attention. Yeah. I could see maybe some shoulders could lower a little, maybe Kelly's shoulders. Yeah, you felt that, didn't you? You knew I was coming for you there. Yeah, deepen the bend of your front knee a little bit more. Trust yourself, the ground beneath you. Take that twist. Left arm comes forward, open to a T. Breathe. Soften. Relax. Good. Cartwheel it all the way down. Step it up, flat back. Fold it in. Rising all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Heel toe the feet together. Sit down as deep as you can, fingertips tap the earth. And then sweep the hands forward as you lift the chest, chair pose. Really squeeze the front of your hip points toward each other. Slightly tuck the tailbone and then drop it a little deeper. Good, breathe in. Exhale, hands to heart. Left elbow down, right elbow high. Open the right shoulder so that you can really press the thumbs in line with the heart here. Right shoulder draws away from the midline. Make sure that your knees are still in line with each other here. You can do a little self-assist. Keep your twist. Shift your gaze down, slide your left foot to the back of the mat. Maybe you lost the twist a little bit. Recommit. Maybe you expand the arms wide. You can always drop the back knee here. Breathe in. We're going to take a really big windmill here, all the way to a reverse warrior. So really start to Spread it open, send the back heel down, and then settle in, right arm high. Breathing. We're gonna exhale, bending into your left knee, skandasana. Take your right hand to the top of your left thigh, twisting over your left thigh here. So it might not be as deep of a skandasana as you're used to taking. Good, as you start to come forward, find warrior two. Left arm sweeps forward as you pick up the back heel, high crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to the earth, right leg high, three-legged dog. And exhale, step or flow it through, taking it all the way through your vinyasa. Breathing in. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Come high onto your toes. Bend your knees and step or float your feet to the top of your mat. Flat back, inhale. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, hands to heart. Sit down deep, fingertips graze the sides of your feet. And inhale, rise up, chair pose. Palms together, take your twist, right elbow down, left elbow high. Really squeeze the back, your left scapula. Press it onto the back of your ribs and then slide it down your back, peeling the shoulder away from the midline. Good, keep your twist, shift your gaze down, step the right foot to the back of your mat. Maybe you expand the arms. Maybe you drop the back knee, totally up to you. Breathe where you are. Notice, feel. Squeeze your glutes to stabilize yourself here. And then here we go, we're gonna take that big windmill all the way over to that reverse warrior two. Left arm high. Good, here we go. We're gonna take that left hand to the right side, right hand behind your hips. Take your little skandasana twist here. Warrior two. Right arm sweeps down. As you pick up the back heel, come into your high crescent lunge. Exhale, hands down, left leg high. And you'll take a flow or skip it. Breathing in your down dog. Open mouth, really let everything go. High onto your toes. Bend your knees, step or float to the top of your mat. Flat back, inhale. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, hands to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Pause. Breathe. Notice. Feel. Check in with your mind here. What kind of thoughts? Are your thoughts trying to take you out of this experience and into maybe the next thing on your to-do list? Maybe it's still remembering and replaying issues or conversations from the past. Let those go. Listen to the sound of your breath. Listen to what's happening right here and now. Good. Feet together. Release the arms down. Sit into your chair. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Take your twist to the right, left elbow down. Open it up here. Shift your gaze down. Step your left foot to the back of the mat. Maybe you pause and catch a little bit of air on the way. Opening your twist when you're ready. And then that big windmill open to reverse warrior. Skandasana, right hand to the left thigh, left hand behind your sacrum. Really open the chest to the left here. Good, reversing up into that warrior two. Left arm sweeps down, picking up the back heel, find that very low crescent lunge. Maybe you have a little bit of a back bend here. Exhale, arrow, sweep the arms down and back, lower the chest halfway. Inhale, rise up. Exhale. And rise up. One more time. Inhale, rise up. Straighten that front leg, fold over. Back heel can stay lifted here for a different variation, or you can step that left heel in, taking pyramid pose. Two more really steady breaths here. Shift your gaze straight down as you lift and lengthen the spine. Walk your hands forward, floating the left leg up and back. Left hand plants, you might take it onto your block. Right hand comes to the back of your sacrum. Maybe you stay right here. Maybe you feel like the twist is yours for the taking. Start to press into the left hand, stack the shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bend into your standing leg. Drop your left foot to the back of the mat. Left hand to the mat. And we'll take that revolve skandasana. All 10 toes fall to that long edge of your mat. Pause here or take a few lifts with your hips. Just like that big rainbow, but take it a few times as you inhale to lift. Exhale, lower. Maybe a couple times. Coming all the way back around. Taking a little vinyasa, maybe you float that right leg the whole time. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step it through. Inhale as the left foot steps up, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale, come right into your chair. Hands to heart, right elbow down, left elbow high. Notice if you're cutting corners here. Be here. Listen to your breath. Shift your gaze down. Right foot is going to slowly slide to the back of the mat. Maybe again you catch some hang time. Maybe you don't. Maybe this side is like, no, I'm good. Find the twist. Maybe you expand. And then that big sweep all the way, reversing your warrior. Left hand to your right thigh, bending into your right knee. Right hand behind your hips. Take this little skandasana variation. Good, warrior two. Right arm sweeps down, pick up the back heel, find your nice big deep crescent moon. And moving with your breath, exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And your hands come to the mat. Straightening your front leg. Maybe you keep this variation with the back heel lifted. Maybe you step it in, ground the heel. Don't struggle. Give yourself what you need. Breathe. Tapping into your intuition. What is it you need here? Coming forward with your hands. Little bend into that front knee. Sweep the right leg back. Right hand stays grounded, maybe on a block. Left hand to the back of your sacrum. And again, shoulders could totally stay squared to the ground here. Back foot is active. Maybe you start to take a twist. Now the key with the twist is that as you take that twist, you're not dropping into the right hip. Hips stay nice and level. Yes. Good, last breath in. Slowly step that foot to the back of the mat. Plant the hands. Finding your revolved skandasana here. Drop the hips, turning all 10 toes to that long edge of your mat. Yeah, and you breathe here. Maybe you find that little bit of rainbow sweep up and over a couple of times. Move with your own breath. Good. And then we'll square off to the front of the mat. Three-legged dog. Take what you need. Finding your way to downward facing dog. Let's kind of shake some of that out. Come up onto your toes. Bend your knees and shift your knees to the left. Like you're going skiing. Bending deeply into the knees, press into the hands. And sweep the hips up and over as you turn the toes and the knees to the right, hips go to the left. Maybe you take that a couple of times. Good, inhale, sweep the right leg high. Exhale, step that right leg to the outside of your right hand, lowering the left knee. Broaden the chest forward. Grip the elbows into the sides of your body. You choose if you want to stay here and breathe, Or come into your favorite lizard variation, maybe one or both elbows to the earth. And any other options that kind of start to call to you here, you can take that. If it looks like bending into the back knee, so you can grab a hold of the foot for a little quad stretch. It might feel nice. Might just feel like moving into your hips here. You've got about 5 or so more cycles of breath here. So you have all the time that you need. Explore the depths of your emotions here in your hips. Mm. Yeah. Last couple of breaths here. You'll start to release. May begin to rock the hips back for a little counter stretch. You might even take that right leg, take the right foot all the way back. Maybe even a little child's pose here just to connect. Breathe really big, really slow, really easy. And then let it all go, no attachment. Come forward as you stay onto your elbows. We're gonna kind of slither forward all the way onto the belly. So try to stay onto your elbows as long as possible. Take the hands just outside of your mat, elbows bend up to the sky. Press into the tops of your feet. Inhale, roll it up, nice high, wide cobra. Drop that right shoulder, look up and over the left. Inhale to center. Take it over to the right, dropping this left shoulder forward. Inhale to center. And exhale, elbows wide as you lower the chest. Hands under the shoulders, downward facing dog. Sweep your left leg high, breathe in. And exhale, step it to the outside of your left hand. Really gripping into the mat, driving the heart forward. Squeeze those shoulder blades toward each other in the back. And then begin to release in your favorite lizard variation. Knowing that you have lots of time here, you can pass through several different versions, variations. And I would also invite you to check in with that need to continue moving. You know, what is the motive behind that? And is it helping you really? Move, breathe, observe, notice. About 5 more rounds of breath. And as you start to take your counter pose, maybe rocking the hips back. And we'll sweep the feet back. Find child's pose. Breathing here. And we'll have a little bit of time here in this shape. So if you are one that enjoys your headstand, your savasana pose, you can come into that here. Maybe trying a different entry if you're used to coming into it, maybe from wide-legged forward fold or another entry. Bring the crown of the head down as you bring the palms together. Tuck the toes. First, before you take the knees up at all, roll the shoulders away from the ears, press the forearms down. Breathe here, and then start to lift the hips. You might stay right here. You might choose to walk the toes in and hug one knee to the chest at a time. Maybe both. Maybe you hang out in this little egg shape. Maybe you start to send the feet straight up. Keeping your gaze steady, the breath is steady. Shoulders pressing away from the floor. And then lower down, really calm. Meet us all in child's pose. Breathe in. Let it go. One more slither forward. Try to keep the elbows on the earth as long as possible. Another 3 rounds of those wide cobras. Press the tops of the feet against the mat. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, lower down. Floating, sailing through. And you choose here, maybe you take a moment, just laying, you make little pancakes with your hands, place your forehead on top. Breathing into the belly. Or you can take one more vinyasa, one more pass through, checking in. There's no right or wrong, no expectation. And after the next 3 or so rounds of breath, whether you're moving through them or remaining still, begin to make your way onto your back. As you come onto your back, extend your left leg long, hug your right knee to your chest. Just check in here. Feel the back of your head, the shoulders, the hips, and the entire left leg pressing actively into the earth. And extend the right foot to the sky. Hands might be behind your thigh. You might walk them up the thigh toward the calf or the ankle. You might reach around for a strap or a towel or something if you have one, and maybe go for taking a hold of the foot. Perhaps your peace fingers to your big toe. Wherever you have contact of your leg, maintain that. Feel the warmth, feel the electric current passing through. Listen to the sound of your breath. And then slowly begin to open that right foot directly out to the side. Left hand might come on top of the left hip to help with a little additional grounding here. Keep breathing. And then slowly use your exhale to draw the foot straight up toward the sky again. Left hand is going to come to the outside of your right leg, foot, wherever you can reach. And now the right arm is going to come out to a T and start to cross over here. And you want to keep the back of your right hip grounded, so you're not stacking into a twist here. You're really looking for an outer hip stretch. And keep trying to press the back of both hips into the mat. Breathe into that sensation. One more breath. Start to bend into that knee as you release. Hug the knee into your chest one last time. And start to switch them out. So slowly slide that right leg down long. Maybe pause in between. Maybe just go right into hugging that left knee in. Good. And we'll take the same on this side. So again, we'll just press the back of the right leg all the way down to the heel into the mat. Head, shoulders, hips, right leg pressing down. And then we'll extend the left heel to the sky. And again, maybe reach for the thigh, the calf, the ankle. Maybe peace fingers to your big toes. Maybe you're using a strap to help facilitate that connection. Either way, you just want to feel connected to yourself here, to your body. Maybe even open your eyes. Look at wherever you're making that connection, look at that connection. Take a big breath in. And as you start to open it out to the side, right hand can come to the front of your right hip. Keep the breath easy and calm. Good, big inhale. And exhale, close it back up. Right hand is going to reach for the outer left leg or foot, wherever you reach. And just start to draw it across the body. Again, left hip stays grounded, right? Left arm comes out to a T to help you root down. Just breathe into that outer hip here. Good, last breath. And you'll bend into your left knee. Hug it into your chest. And begin extending your left leg long, arms up overhead. Take a deep breath in, squeeze your body, squeeze your legs and your glutes. Bring your palms together, squeeze the biceps by the ears. Breathe in once more. And exhale, just release, allow the body to start spreading, taking up some more space. Maybe you have one or two final shapes that kind of feel like they would be really necessary here. Maybe sweeping the knees side to side. To start preparing for Shavasana. Maybe that looks like just collecting your favorite props and setting up your support system here. Find a resting shape that will ease you into Shavasana. Final resting pose. Once you have everything just as you want it, take a big full breath in. Feel it all the way down into your toes. And then slowly let it out. Allow yourself to drift a little deeper here. Forget about the ground holding you. Forget about gravity tethering you. Just feel you, yourself, body, mind, and spirit simply being. Weightless. You are welcome to stay exactly as you are. If you'd like to spend the last few moments, minutes of your practice in a seat or just quiet meditation, feel free to wiggle into your fingers and deepen your breath. And go ahead and curl over onto your favorite side and lift yourself up into an easy seat. Setting up for your sitting time can look exactly how you want it to look. Maybe you sit up on a block or a cushion or a blanket. Maybe you sit in a chair or on your knees. Feel the spine grow tall, the little belly draw in and up, and the breath remain very easy. Letting go of thoughts that are judging yourself or others. Just simply listening to the breath, letting your eyes drift closed or setting the gaze on the floor a few feet in front of you, maybe even on a candle. Notice the way the body expands with every inhale, filling up with life, energy, your prana, and the way it settles on the exhale, grounding, connecting, tethering. And then expanding again on the inhale. This spaciousness, this experience of ease and serenity is within us always, at all times. We only need to take the time to tap into it, to remember it's there. So just a few more moments here. Reclaim the time carved out here just for you. Listen to the sound of your breath. Maybe begin to Pick up on other sounds in your space. Breathe in those sounds outside of your walls, outside of the windows. Reminding ourselves that we are connected to so much life, so much happening. Not only are we connected to it, we are it. And it is us. Collecting your palms together in front of your heart, bow your chin to your chest, honoring the light of your heart. May this light continue to bless and multiply all that we have, all that we give, and all that we receive through our practice. And may we in turn share this liberation for all beings everywhere. Thank you.